You guys, I'm about to film this paranormal experience and I'm scared. I want you to hold me, kiss me slowly, like how you took a little time to get to know me. You guys, thank you for coming back again to my channel. Excuse if you see any dirt on this sweatshirt. Like, I was in the middle of my packing video. Check that out next. But, I gotta pray before I do this, Lord, please. I have to pray because I don't even like talking about like scary stuff. Like, I'm a weirdo, okay? Like, I really enjoy a really good conspiracy and I enjoy hearing about scary stuff, but when it happens to me, I'm a punk, okay? So I wanted to tell you guys, since it is October, and I love October, that's the irony of it. I'm such a weirdo, I know. But I wanted to tell you guys about my paranormal stories. So, all throughout my life, I've always had like weird paranormal experiences happening to me, and I'm getting like goosebumps even talk about it. Like, for example, when I was young in like elementary school, like I had an uncle who passed away. God rest his soul, Uncle Johnny. But I had an uncle who passed away. And this was like in the middle, it was so random. Like, this was during like our arts and crafts section of the day. And I feel like it was just like a hello from him, to be honest. But we were starting an arts and craft project, and my teacher had this pile of newspapers in the front of the class. So she was like, everybody come to the front and come get a newspaper. So I get to the front of the class. These two boys are fighting over this newspaper because they don't want it. So they're like, I don't want it, you take it. I don't want that one, you take it. So I just looked and was like, I'll take it. Like, it's not that serious, it's just a newspaper. Oof, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. So I go back to my desk, I flip over the newspaper, and it's my Uncle Johnny's obituary, okay? Like, that like was like jaw-dropping. I can't remember, like, it had to be not that long after he passed away because I was still in elementary school at the time. So, and I don't know how old that newspaper was, but so I feel like that was just like a really cool like hello from my Uncle Johnny from the heavens above, you know what I'm saying? So my next story, which one do I want to tell first? Another weird story is that we used to live out in this townhouse in Virginia Beach, and my mom used to always tell me that she would see this little boy out the corner of her eye, like a shadow almost, like watching her cook in the house. And she said she never really felt threatened by him because she just felt like he was just looking. Still creepy. But she would say that she would hear him run up and down the steps like at night, and she would go look thinking it was like her cat that she had or something, and nobody would be there. Like, so one night I had this like Cabbage Patch doll, and I used to laugh. I wonder if I could find a picture of it. But one night when me and my mom were in her room, and mind you, my room was like adjacent, like straight across, not adjacent, but straight across from my mom's room. So like if my mom was sitting on her bed, she could see like straight into my room. So you could see like straight from my mom's room, from her bed, straight into our room, and it was just like an abyss of black because my lights were off. And all of a sudden, all we hear is just laughter. From my doll with corroded batteries. Like, I was freaked out. Like, the next day, I remember my mom was joking. She was like, Diamond, go like turn it off. Like, and I was like, hell no. The next day I was so creeped out. I made my mom take every last toy, like Barney and all, and I used to love me some Barney, okay? Like, everybody was gone. The Cabbage Patch was gone, Barney was gone, all them dolls, and I made her put it in the shed because I was like done with it. Like, I don't play that, like the ghost stuff when it's happening to me, okay? I am a scary cat when it comes to that stuff. So when we finally decided that we were going to move and leave out of that house, and we were moving across the water to Hampton in Virginia, why, you guys, I told you all those toys, especially that one specific toy, I never wanted it to come back in the house. That was in a shed. If I was grown to this day, I would have just threw it in the trash and been done with it. But why, you guys, me and my cousin Quaisha found that doll on the side of the washing machine back in the house. Like, I don't know who put it there. I don't know if my mom dug it up. She said she didn't, but to this day, like, it creeped me out. And we had our dog Shaft at the time. And me and Quasia were so freaked out that we gave it to our dog so he could chew it up, like, purposely. Like, we was not playing it. So my scary story number 2, you guys. Like I told you, I could go on for days about, like, just weird stuff that has happened to me and dreams and things that have happened to me over my lifespan that have just creeped me out. But you guys, my most recent encounter with something weird like that was my mom had just moved into this house in Suffolk, Virginia. And if anybody knows Suffolk, Virginia, you know Suffolk just gives you old time creepy vibes for whatever reason. Like, to get there, it's like this long, I wonder if I can find a video. Like, to get there, it's this long stretch of just trees on this side, and just lanes going into Suffolk and out of Suffolk. Like, real creep stuff in Virginia, for real. Like, you don't want to go down that road by yourself. I used to have to drive down there every night, like, coming from work by myself, and I would be scared every time, praying that I did not, like, break down on the side of the road with no gas. So you guys, like, my mom ended up moving into that house, and I don't know, I think my mom, like, at the time when she was moving in, I don't know if she had to go out of town, I don't know what happened, but me and my boyfriend at the time, ex-boyfriend now, so we helped move all the stuff in. It was just me and him. And you know when you're, like, in that weird like stage of sleep where you're like, I'm woke, but I'm too tired to give a bleep about, like, anything that's happening. Like, I was in that stage of sleep, and I looked at the end of my bed, and I could have sworn I saw an old man with an old school, like, brown brim hat on. Like, but I was so tired that I was just like, I'm tripping. Like, I'm not, you know, whatever. It's crazy because even before that day, like, I would be in that room, and I would have these, like, feelings that I can't even explain to this day, like, very, like, anger, like, I don't want you here in this space right now. And I have anxiety, so I just thought I used to trip, like, but it used to make my stomach hurt. Like, I would actually get up and leave the room and go get some water and be like, all right, let me calm down, let me cool down. Crazy part is, like, maybe like a month of us moving into that house, my mom's boyfriend at the time, Antoine, he just so happened to go speak to the neighbors, you guys, and guess what they told him? An old man died in that house. My mom was so mad, though. And it's not funny, but it creeped me the freak out, because I was like, I knew it. Like, I told my ex, like, I thought I saw an old man, like, looking at us while we was sleeping, like, but I think I was tripping. And then our neighbors tell us that an old man died in that house, you guys. Like, that was just like, and it's weird because, like, even it was like me and my mom would hear a knock, like, every time, like, around 11 o'clock. Ooh, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. But every time around 11 o'clock, you guys, me and my mom would hear this knock, like, I can't even do it, like, and it would just be one knock, but this would happen every day. So I sort of kind of think that the old man's spirit was still lingering around. And, like, I never got, like, evil vibes, but I always got this discomfort feeling, like, I feel like I was sleeping in his room. It was a 2-bedroom house, and I feel like I was in his room because I would get those, like, this, like, weird, disgusting feelings in my stomach, and this, like, anger I would feel, like, almost like something wanted me to get out. Woo, that's creepy. Oh my gosh, you guys. But like I said, I don't feel like he was evil. I just feel like he was just mad that we were in his home, to be honest. I don't know what was going on, why his spirit didn't pass on or what, but it creeped me the heck out. Oh my gosh. So guys, tell me below, have you ever had any paranormal experiences happen to you? Like I said, I love a good creepy story, okay? But I just don't like it when it physically happens to me, like I see it face to face. I love a good conspiracy. I've thought about making a conspiracy channel, actually. Maybe. Let me know if you guys want to hear more stories, because like I said, I have so many weird things that has happened to me, I guess, like spiritually, if you want to say, paranormally, like, because I've had dreams that came true. Like I said, the instance with my uncle, I've had a dream about my dead grandmother, I've had a dream about my dead great-grandmother coming to visit me after she died, like, weird stuff. So if you guys want to hear any more stories, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Just let me know, and I hope you guys have a creepy holiday. Get to know me.